preventing him to enter this August chamber. Ano ang ginagawa ng Sergeant at Arms? Bakit nila pinapayagan ito na gawin ito sa isang senador? Isang halal na senador. Sila, tanong ng tanong, bakit hindi pumapasok si Senator De La Rosa? Ngayon at pumapasok, pinipigilan na pumasok.
Mr. President, what happened to Senator Bato this afternoon does not only concern him. Most importantly, this concerns the very institution where he belongs. It is not only a disrespect to an incumbent and sitting senator of the Republic, but this is an act ridiculing this institution.
Part of the harassment,
Unless
Mr.
he is
President.
part of the harassment. So,
Kasama niya.
you gave me that
Siya ang
answer.
nagawa sa NBI na harangin ako dito.
So,
Bakit natin hayaan siya na nandito siya?
yes, with,
How can we allow other people to wrestle or even not to let him or preventing him to enter this August chamber? Ano ang ginagawa ng Sergeant at Arms? Bakit nila pinapayagan ito na gawin ito sa isang senador? Isang halal na senador. Sila, tanong ng tanong, bakit hindi pumapasok si Senator De La Rosa? Ngayon at pumapasok, pinipigilan na pumasok. I am so concerned. Kahit siguro miyembro ng majority, minority, basta inabuso ng kahit sino man ng isang halal na senador, pagtatanggol ko rin. Ngayon, gusto ko lang po malaman kung bakit hinaharas ang pagpasok ni Senator De La Rosa dito sa kapulungan na ito. May I know the answer? Maybe we can suspend the rules and ask the Sergeant at Arms what really transpired when Senator De La Rosa was about to enter the Senate hall.
Mr. President, dear colleagues, I requested the Sergeant at Arms when we were on break before you elected this representation to review the footage of the CCTV. Has it been reviewed? Yeah. So since it has been reviewed, will you be ready to answer what happened? Factually lang. Yeah. Is there any objection to suspend the rules so that we can hear directly from the Sergeant at Arms? He's ready to give a report given that he saw the CCTV footage. Yeah. With the permission of the body, if there's no objection.
Yes, there's no objection.
Yes. My former Senate President. Yes. There was a motion, Mr. Former Senate President, after I inquired with the Sergeant of Arms, he has viewed the CCTV and has saw what happened. So he will just tell us and give us a report if there's no objection.
Well, I have reservations, Mr. President, because it has never been done in the Senate. We have not suspended the rules while in plenary just to talk to the Sergeant at Arms. We can do it after the adjournment. Why don't we do it the usual way, which is let's adjourn and then conduct a hearing of the Senate and ask the Sergeant at Arms.
But two reasons, Mr. President. Number one, it's also never been done that a senator being prevented to attend and being wrestled. Number two, in the past, we have suspended the rules and asked members of the executive. So actually, I don't think there are going to be interpolations of grilling or if ever it's through me. But I think it's a matter of the survival of the Senate because if we cannot even be assured that we can come to the sessional, I also want to ask the Sergeant of Arms, is it true that there are still agents of the NBI who are in fact still inside the Senate? And what is their business here, being here?
Yes, that is the...
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Sorry, sir.
No, Senator Bato was just raising his hand.
I was about to say, I don't think it was the Sergeant at Arms who was preventing Senator De La Rosa. It was some elements from
Yes.
another agency, not the Sergeant at
I agree,
Arms.
Mr. President. That's why my statement is allow him to give a report based on the CCTV that he has examined as our, with your permission, Senator Soto, can we recognize Senator Bato
Yeah, sure.
before acting on your reservation?
Well,
Yeah, thank you, Mr. President. As of now, Mr. President, Antonio Trillanes and some NBI operatives are still at the library, Mr. President. May I move that the Sergeant at Arms remove these people from the vicinity of the Senate. Part of the harassment,
Unless
Mr.
he is
President.
part of the harassment. So,
Kasama niya.
you gave me that
Siya ang
answer.
nagawa sa NBI na harangin ako dito.
So,
Bakit natin hayaan siya nandito siya?
yes, with that clarification, is there any objection that we ask we will ask the NBI to leave except for the person or people who assaulted you, because in my view, our legal should bring them for inquest because they were caught flagrante delicto assaulting a senator in our premises. Yung nag-assault sa'yo, hindi dapat pakawalan. Dapat dalhin sa for inquest. No? Yung kung walang kilalaman na nandito at wala silang official business dito, may motion ang Senator Bato na paalisin sila sa Senate. Is there any objection?
Mr. President.
yes, Mr. President, that
Senator
is,
Soto.
I have no objection to the motion of Senator De La Rosa. As a matter of fact, I will probably support this motion, but parliamentary rules dictate that we settle first the
Yes,
previous motion.
yes.
There is an
Yes.
pending motion eh. Kaya
Yes.
hindi pwedeng patungan ng lesser
Yes.
motion.
Thank you.
No?
Thank you
So
for the
let's
reminder.
resolve first the motion of Senator Ringo Estrada unless he wants to withdraw the motion.
Yes. With Senator Pia Cayetano, is it on the same topic or a different topic?
It's a continuation of the removal of the person. So I can wait until
Yes,
this
let's
motion is
act first
resolved.
on that. Senator Estrada, may I ask if you can withdraw because I think mas urgent na umalis na muna yung mga NBI. Then we can have a short huddle with the Sergeant at Arms whether we will ask him to report here officially.
Mr. President, if I may,
Yes.
sana bago sila paalisin, i-identify muna natin yung mga
Exactly.
nagharang sa atin at i-inquest natin.
Yes.
Kapailan natin ng kaso bago sila paalisin dito lahat. Dahil para tayong king queen dito.
Yes.
Inassault na tayo dito sa ating opisina. Tapos walang mangyari. Paalisin lang natin. We have to arrest them.
Let me clarify, Senator Bato. That's my point a while ago. Papaalisin yung mga walang kilalaman sa pag-assault sa iyo. And that is not limited to those who threw punches or wrestled you. Meaning, if they are in conspiracy together in trying to prevent you from attending the
I
session,
am sure Trillanes is involved, Mr. President.
then
Andyan siya eh.
then
Kasama sila.
my suggestion is to consult with the legal and to bring them for inquest. No? But before that, I will follow the suggestion of Senator Soto. Can we first dispose or withdraw muna?
Mr. President, I withdraw my previous motion.
So since the motion is withdrawn, Senator Pia.
Yes. I think this is what the Senate President had in mind in any case. Let me just put on record, I think Senator Bato will also welcome this. Before removing anyone who is not involved, you have to determine who is involved and who is not involved. Obviously, I think that's quite obvious, but to be clear with the instructions of the Senate President, everybody here should be dealt with because they are here for a reason. We need to hear from them. They should give their testimony kung bakit sila nandito, sino ang nagpapunta sa kanila dito, ano ang instructions sa kanila, kahit tumayo lang sila dito, we want to know, why are they here? So, just to be clear, I'm pretty sure that is what the Senate President meant, but perhaps we can instruct our legal team very carefully bago paalisin. Pati yung identification nila, yung official identification nila, baka may mag-missing in action dyan. We just want to be clear that everyone who even witnessed, even if they were just a witness, we would want to have access to them, Mr. President. Thank you.
Let me clarify. If the committees themselves can hold in direct or indirect contempt unruly guests, may they be witnesses, may they be our employees or whatsoever, basta't non-members ng Senate, lalo na pwedeng mag-direct or indirect contempt, dito sa Senado. But we are dealing with two separate things, whether what they did was contemptuous, and then secondly, whether there was a criminal offense committed within our premises in front of our faces that gives us the right for an arrest and ask the DOJ for an inquest. That is why I think the Sergeant at Arms took our instructions a while ago not only to view the video but to conduct an immediate investigation. Maybe we can have a 2-minute suspension and consult with the Sergeant of Arms kung nasaan na yung investigation nila. Before we ask anyone to leave the Senate. Tama si Senator Bato at Senator Pie. Baka palisin natin ba? Pero baka naman sila yung dapat arrestuhin. So we'll suspend for 1 minute. Resume. Upon conferring with the people who had the floor, the Honorable Senators and Senator Soto, I'm hereby directing the Sergeant at Arms to complete his investigation, to continue to talk to the NBI and to former Senator Trillanes, and give us a written report within the next 30 to 45 minutes. For the information, the initial report of the Sergeant of Arms is that the NBI is claiming that they're here to arrest Senator Bato, but they do not have an arrest warrant. Okay, that is why it is critical that either the Sergeant at Arms or the report or a written report. No? So, but he will complete his report by talking to them now. Senator Jinggoy.
Mr. President, do you mean to tell me that the NBI were here to arrest Senator De Rosa without the benefit of any warrant of arrest?
Yes. So far, I do not want to talk in a partial investigation, but so far there is no information that the NBI informed the Senate, which by tradition, no law enforcement agency has ever come to the Senate in secret to affect an arrest. Usually they have an arrest warrant and they coordinate with the office of the Senate President, and the Senate President calls a caucus to get the details. No? But if there's no objection, I will recognize Senator Soto, but if there's no objection, I will just direct and allow the Sergeant of Arms to conduct the investigation. Is that okay?
Mr. President, may I suggest that we just follow your instructions and then go into a suspension because of some vital information that
Yes.
we're discussing, which might be detrimental to the records of the Senate.
Yes. So that was the initial verbal report of the Sergeant at Arms. But let us wait for the official full-length report that we're giving him 20, 30, 40 minutes to finish. But please to the General so that we will know our actions. In the meantime, they are not allowed to leave the Senate. Senator Marcoleta.
Mr. President, what happened to Senator Bato this afternoon does not only concern him. Most importantly, this concerns the very institution where he belongs. It is not only a disrespect to an incumbent and sitting senator of the Republic, but this is an act ridiculing this institution. Hindi po simpleng bagay yun, Mr. President. Kahit na po yung sinasabi natin na wala namang complaint or charges against him, wala naman bakit sila mag-aaresto. That's another point, Mr. Speaker. Yun lamang po napigilan siya, na pumasok siya para gampanan ang tungkulin niya. They already violated at least Article 145 of the Revised Penal Code. Marami po ang implication nito, Mr. President. Kamakailan lang, kagaya po ng alam ninyo, na ipasa po natin ang Senate Resolution number 44, which was adopted on March 17, 2026. Ito po sa resolution na ito, dahil ito'y kamakailan lang, alam po natin na ang sense po ng Senate ay na-express sa pamagitan ng mga sumusunod. Una, due process and rule of law must be upheld in any surrender or extradition. Kasi po, nangangamba tayo na isusunod na naman si Senator Bato sa ginawa nila sa dating Pangulo. Filipinos not formally charged or convicted have the right to due process and will be guaranteed reasonable time and opportunity to seek redress from the courts and avail of any legal remedies available to them before any transfer to foreign or international authorities. Ito pa po yung isa sa sense ng Resolution number 44. While not legally binding, the resolution reflects the Senate's position against extrajudicial rendition and may be invoked to resist any attempt to arrest or surrender a sitting senator without due process. Ito po'y in-adapt natin, Mr. President. And there is a relevant precedent. Halimbawa po, yung binanggit kanina, former Senator Trillanes, noong 2018, Mr. President. Former Senator Antonio Trillanes avoided arrest by submitting to Senate custody after his amnesty was voided. Ang sabi pa nga po noon na ni dating the former President of the Senate, our friend Vicente Soto III, maintained that no senator would be arrested within Senate premises to preserve the institution's dignity. Salita po ito ng ating colleague, Mr. President. The Trillanes precedent shows that the Senate can refuse to allow any arrest within Senate premises even for a non-bailable offense, Mr. President. Senate Resolution number 44 strengthened this position. While not legally binding, it expresses the Senate's official stand on this matter. Filipinos must be protected from extrajudicial rendition. They must be given reasonable time to seek legal remedies before any surrender or extradition. Due process must be strictly observed. This gives the Senate, Mr. President, a policy basis to resist any attempt to arrest or surrender Senator Bato to international authorities without due process. Even if offense is non-bailable, Senator Bato is still or should still be protected as long as he remains inside the Senate. Because, number one, Senate can assert custody over him as it did with Trillanes. Number two, Senate can refuse any entry to arresting officers. And number three, Resolution number 44 provides political and procedural justification to delay or prevent arrest or surrender to international authorities. Mr. President, the arrest cannot be executed inside the Senate, and the Senator can seek judicial remedies while under Senate custody. Thank you, Mr. President.
Your manifestation is well taken and noted. I will restate that any government entity or any body, even judicial and quasi-judicial legislative bodies, their existence, of course, is always a priority. And when you have a collegial body like the House or the Senate, its members are given not only rights and responsibilities, but also privileges.